Well, greetings, fellow citizens. This is Citizenkong, and welcome to another Fez Night. Tonight's Fez Night will be called Fez Night Unchained. Okay, so for those of you that are new to Fez Night, it is me, Citizenkong, basically summing up the week and making myself a drink and sitting here and drinking by myself, talking to my camera. Okay. Anyway, but I know you're all out there watching, so it encourages me to do another Fez night each time. And whoa, low flying helicopter there. Tonight's drink. Well, hold on before we move along to that. I want to talk a little bit about what's been going on our profile pages and those on the network of evil. And when I first started, well, I joined YouTube a long time ago, but I only watched videos. I never posted any. And then recently I started posting videos, not too long ago. Maybe it's been about 3 or 4 months. And now I'm immersed in the YouTube culture. And I may not always do my part, the YouTube etiquette, but I try, okay? And, I've got a full-time job, and I try to comment when I can and watch other people's videos and support others. I've been moving a little bit more out of the political thing. It still interests me, but I'm kind of burnt out on it, and it depresses me. I was listening to a Bill Moyers thing about our economy and how we're moving away from a service. Well, first we were agrarian economy, then a manufacturing economy, and then a service economy, and now it's just a bunch of financiers shuffling accounts and businesses and profiting on it, but it doesn't do anything in the long run. And it's like the Roman Empire, we have our Circus Maximus. It's the lottery and casinos and people wasting their time on silly pursuits to keep the masses happy, to be unaware of what's about to come next. So it's damn depressing. And so what do? We have Fez night and have a drink and prepare for the week. It's sort of the end of the week and preparing for the week. So getting back to what I was talking about on the comment page, when I first joined YouTube, I did my little thing here and there, and Leon was, from the Leon Show, was the one who would come by and drop a little comment on my page and say, hey, Citizen Kong, have a nice day, expect an evil day, all in good nature. And so there's been some spamming going on, and that's usual, and I'm sure it happens to most everybody, but especially, I think, a little bit more in this group, the Network of Evil. There's people that go after them, but you know what? As a group, we kind of go back against them, too. And there's this ongoing thing. I think you're familiar with the old Frank and Guy fella. And this guy is now calling himself, you are queer bait. And prints transsexual loving, flip-flop wearing, poetry loving has-been of a coach loser. I don't know what this means. It has something to do with some other guy, artist guy that went after, the ministry of evil. You need a scorecard to follow what's going on. If I go away from a few days, I get lost. And it just repeats itself. Transsexual loving, flip-flop wearing, poetry loving, has been of a coach loser. Everyone knows that your girlfriend used to have a penis. And I don't get the point. I don't know. Is he talking to me? I don't know. And Underground Listener. Okay. Please, if you haven't, subscribe to Underground Listener. What a nice guy. He's always been the kindest to me. And goes out there and along with Misanthropic 66, will go out there and duel with these people, And I go out there and mix it up a little bit. Like Guy Fella was going, or whoever this guy is, he keeps going under these different names and then closes an account, and posts a new account and then closes it. So you can't even go back and spam him back, And what a coward. So I will go on the page and sort of respond to this guy on maybe old Frank's page and sort of draw fire, and he'll come back and start spamming me again. And if I ignore him, he kind of stops, and mainly concentrates on Old Frank. But then Misanthropic will go in there, and then he'll spam her page, and then there's somebody that spammed Doc Rusty's page, and it goes around and around. But Underground Listener, what a great guy. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do. And he posted, and the award for the least intelligent YouTube comment goes to "You Are Queerbait." Seriously, the more crap you guys talk to Citizenkong, the more we all know you're jealous of him. Besides, CK is a mellow dude that just laughs that stuff off, so you're wasting your time. Unlike you, he has things going for him in life. Thanks, man. Do I? Okay, thanks. So he's not going to get all upset about some crappy YouTube comments. No, and it's like water off a duck's back, especially in cyberspace. It can't really, truly, in cyberspace, sticks and stones can't hurt you. As long as they don't know where you live. They can narrow me down. San Diego, California, track Citizenkong down, come knocking at my door. Somebody in my life would lived in fear of that, but we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'll take it on, I'm not scared. Okay, so and then the Leon Show. So Underground Listener, great guy. Subscribe to him, He's such a nice guy. And the Leon Show says, can't wait to see what magical alcohol-based elixir you put together tonight. More on that later. So much has happened in the world this week. Gin martini, LOL, and beer. Hell of a week, bro. All of us real Americans trust your narrative on current events. You rock, Dave. And thanks, that's very nice. I mean, I'm glad somebody likes my spin on things. It's basically blogging. I'm not a reporter. I go out, but I read a lot, and watch the news. I'm a news junkie. And read magazines and newspapers, and of course I sometimes have an opinion on it. I haven't been posting that many opinions, but I've been working it into Fez Night, and then he finishes by saying, "How do you make it to work on Monday? LOL. Peace, bro." I tell you, man, those gin martini Fez Nights, seriously. Once I finish this and I start editing it, and then I have to convert it into a QuickTime format and then upload it onto YouTube, it gets late. And the next day at work, man, I'm dragging ass. And each time I try to start earlier, and Fez Night keeps getting longer and longer. Last time it was 7. So we'll see. I'll try not to let it go too long. Each night I think, oh man, I got nothing to say. And then, oh man, I just go on and on. Let me double check my microphone real quick.